Hi, in today's episode, we'll talk about test driven development, which is part of the series where we will compare TDD with the BDD, behavior driven. So, in both cases, we write a failing test and then write code that fulfill the tests. So, like in this example, we are writing a test for a maths class where we have written two methods, which is testing the addition functionality as well as the subtraction functionality, and both are failing because in the first pass in TDD cycle, in first pass we just go through defining all the high level tests. So we don't care about the inner detail or how the testing will happen, but we go for the higher level detail, what need to be included in the test. And obviously all tests are failing by default. And there exists no code at all. So when we are planning this, when we have created this class, there is no actual maths class. And then in the second step, we complete the body of these test methods. So here we can see we are creating an object of the maths class which does not exist yet, and then we call its method add, and we pass two parameters and then we get the result, and assertion is done to verify the results. So in order to for this code to be compiled, we have to create this class, we have to have this method with the same signature. So for this we create a class with just simple signatures with minimum code so that our test code is compilable, otherwise it won't compile. So whenever you commit code, whenever you say that we have achieved a step in the development process, that needs to be compilable, it has to be compilable. So here if we look at the pictorial view, we can see here we have completed both the test, but they both are failing, whereas we have partially created the signature or partially created the maths class. So still we don't have the class or the actual code, but we have the proper test in place. And if we have to pass the test, then we will start fulfilling the requirement by writing the actual code, the actual logic. Now this implement the requirement which finally will pass this test. Now we can see here the body is fulfilled or the required functionality is written or implemented. That's why our test is passing. And similarly we will complete all the code, all the functionality, so that all of our tests are passed. So this is a shift, this is a switch from the perspective before, or in the classical development we first write the code and then based on the code we write the test which verifies if we have written code according to the requirement or properly. So here we have a shift. In TDD cycle, we first write failing test and we look at the very high level. We don't fulfill or we don't write the body of the test. We just write the names and fail all of the tests because we want to go high level. And then we start completing the functionality, this testing code. We complete all the body, all the tests are now proper. Now they can validate certain things. And based on those tests we can write the code, the actual code which provides the required functionality, and we pass all of our tests by writing code. So this is the shift because code is governed by test. Previously or in the classic technique, it is governed by the developer or the requirements. So that's it for this episode. Let's look at the next episode for the BDD and their comparison. Thank you so much. Bye.